everything. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you,
Great
Tyler.
to meet you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, thanks for having me also. My name is Metta World Peace. Tyler might recognize me from, playing basketball. I played small forward for the Bulls, the Pacers, Sacramento Kings, the Rockets, Lakers, Knicks. So it was great. I believe in the psychic readings. We don't have all the answers, so you got to believe in something. I just want to, see what the guy is talking about.
As far as an object goes, you have one.
Absolutely.
I'll hold on to it.
Yes. I have a picture.
Great. No worries.
Okay.
That'll do. Okay. I'll just kind of open up to your energy and see who comes through. And we'll do that. Okay. There's actually quite a few people coming through. Some are completely unrelated to the photo. I'm just going to let you know everything that's popping in, and I'll describe it. I want to mention... this woman that's coming through, she comes across as being like mom, but to multiple people. She's not just like mom to one. And the feeling was basically that she may have kind of taken kids under her wing or been there like a mom and maybe like a dad to some extent when a dad might not have been able to actually be there. Do you know of that situation at all within your family?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can see my grandma actually making a connection with her family. My grandma passed, pretty much the family kind of separated a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She came through as like a mom for a lot of people, and I think she was kind of the glue. Yeah. Your grandma's making a connection to someone who passed away as an actual child, so not like a sibling that gets to live a full life. There's actually an acknowledgement of a child that I need to bring up. That'd be within family. There's a reference to a story about someone drowning. I feel like I'm in water, and I feel like I don't make it out of the water for some reason.
Yes, I was young when my cousin drowned in Queensbridge. Yeah, it was that river rough. You ever been in New York City?
Yeah.
Drowned right in the river. So, yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Young, too.
Right.
My cousin passed away, I was like 5. I remember the stories. It was like almost 30 years ago. But it's a rough river, and there's no way to make it out of there. Yeah. That was tough.
That child makes a very close connection with its grandmother. It's like close.
Wow.
And they would be together, so please know that.
So when you was like grandma in water drowning, I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
But that was freaky, okay? I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully it provided some comfort, yeah.
No, it was very, very, I would say encouraging.
Good. And then I have a younger energy that's coming through that I'm actually curious about. He's a strong, big guy. But it's funny because for being this strong, big guy, he has like a really good heart. Right. And he comes across as actually like on the inside, he's joking about being a teddy bear. When he comes through, he acknowledges that he feels like he got to live a good duration of life, but feels like his life was cut short. And that's kind of the way that I would describe this, as a feeling of like the fastness, the suddenness, or the quickness. There's an acknowledgement of a feeling of like, people come to me, but I don't always feel like I can go to them. And it's almost like, when it comes to people's stuff, he's willing to kind of listen to people's stuff, but he's not necessarily super forthcoming with his own stuff. It's almost like...
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Does that make sense?
That's so crazy.
Who did this involve?
I just know him since I was a kid as Draws. I was fortunate enough to be close to him, amongst others, but I was fortunate enough to actually be real close to him.
Interesting, okay. I'm not saying that this man may have directly had like a music connection, but I'm hearing a lot of music and like music's coming through, which is interesting. When he comes through, there's a feeling of like, he could have done a lot solo on his own, but he feels like he devoted more time to wanting to kind of help other people develop their own careers versus focusing on himself, so.
Sounds pretty familiar.
And when he comes through, it was very important that his death not affect the timing of certain things being released. It's interesting the way this comes through.
Yeah, it affected it.
He was upset by this because he's like, I don't want my death to stop the timing of this. Because he was such a driven person in life. He's like, my death shouldn't stop stuff from happening.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a great project that everybody was on.
Yeah. But
then when he passed, it stopped.
Right.
I had everybody on the project, and like Nas and Mobb Deep and everybody else, but he passed away. Kind of violent gangster situation. Shot up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He gives me the impression that this project or projects after he passed, that ultimately we will see some of these come to fruition. It's just maybe in a different way. and it'll never be the way it was when he was alive. But he acknowledges that the spirit of it is still there. He just wants people to continue working and continue focusing on the things that he dedicated his life to.
It's so amazing. Because the timing is like, that's just this last 2 weeks, that's what's been happening.
Yeah.
He passed away years ago, and everybody was talking about it and actually mentioned him in some of the records that we just recorded.
It's important for him. He wants to be remembered in that way.
Wow. When he passed away, like 7 years ago. And then just 2 weeks ago, people were talking about doing this project again. It was weird how it all kind of connected, even with me being here today. You know, it's kind of weird. It confirmed with me that the guys that I knew were good people and what they wanted, and it was great to see that I'm heading in the right direction. And that's why we're here, you know, on this earth, you know, to do the right thing. Yeah.
So fun.
Appreciate you.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Thank you. You know, just having that positive energy, I can't put a price tag on it. All you can put is appreciation on it. I always think about when I'm gonna connect with people in the next life, and I feel I was able to do that today.
Yes, right. Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Bye.
I don't care what anybody else thinks, but it was amazing for me.